This is the vital park and ride amenity at the end of the Piccadilly line. It supports people travelling into London and enables access to the tube network for people with protected characteristics. TfL and Grainger plan to scrap the car park and build tower blocks up to 14 stories high. These are completely out of scale with local buildings and would loom large over the protected heritage assets of the tube station, Trent Country Park and surrounding Greenbelt, as well as the immediately adjacent cemetery. The 351 flats would be an unacceptable density of 258 per hectare, totally out of scale with its local suburbs. The flats will be predominantly small and unsuitable for family life. These homes will be expensive and won't provide long-term tenure for families. The public amenity space between the towers will be unsatisfactory and potentially not secure, as confirmed in the police comments. This is the intimidating scene which will greet Cockfosters residents and people using the station every day. Here are some views from all over Trent Park. The butterfly meadows are the source of the Merry Hills Brook. The character assessment of the Trent Park Conservation Area emphasises the rolling rural landscape which is unimpacted by outside influences. The tower blocks will completely dominate views from within the Greenbelt and the park. Limes Avenue leads to the Trent Park Mansion. Heritage England are critical of the proposed development plans. They say that the proposals would cause harm to the setting, particularly since the shoulder blocks and the towers will be above the tree line. The development is even bigger than the Black Horse Tower and would breach current rules for tall buildings. It is on a prominent ridge and adjacent to the Greenbelt. The development will loom large over the cemetery. People who have bought family graves here are not even allowed to erect vertical gravestones. Would this still be a place for quiet contemplation by those visiting family graves? Christchurch Cockfosters is also in the conservation area, so views from here will be spoiled too. This is the distant view from the surrounding Greenbelt farmland at Stag Hill, and here's a protected view from the Ridgeway. The development will be close to the listed Trent Park Mansion, which is currently being renovated and will include a public museum. In conclusion, these tower blocks will ruin the character and heritage of Cockfosters, destroy the park and ride public transport amenity, be overly dense and loom large over local housing and protected areas. The development will not provide adequate family homes and will be unaffordable for most Enfield residents. These plans must be refused.